Sure. My name's Mark Diamond and I'm the Managing Director of Antisense Therapeutics. Antisense Therapeutics are a ASX or Australian Stock Exchange listed biopharmaceutical company located in Melbourne, Victoria. So the company is focused on developing its pipeline of antisense drugs. The drugs in our development pipeline we've licensed from a large US biotechnology company called Ionis Pharmaceuticals. Ionis Pharmaceuticals are the world leaders in the field of antisense drug development. So the compounds that we have in our pipeline, we have worldwide exclusive licenses for all applications of the drug from Ionis. Our drugs that we have in our pipeline, we have two compounds, one called AT1102 and the other AT1103. AT1102 we have in mind to commercialise for a disease called Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and AT1103 for a disease called acromegaly. So with respect to the AT1102 in Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, we recently successfully raised just over $5 million to undertake further clinical work on that drug in that particular indication. So we have approval to run a phase 2 clinical trial at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, Victoria, and the Royal Children's Hospital run the biggest clinic in the Southern Hemisphere of boys with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. So we're hoping to get that study underway in this quarter. So by the end of this month, we hope to be enrolling patients into the trial. And we then anticipate the study to be completed, or dosing of the boys in the study, by the first quarter of next year, and then results to follow soon after. So we think we could have the study completed, reported trial results by the middle of next year. And that will be a key inflection point for the company, because if the study results are successful, we expect there to be a lot of interest in the program, not only from the investment community but from other larger pharmaceutical companies. So we are a small group of experienced executives experienced in the development of antisense drugs, located in our offices in Melbourne. So we've been working on this technology with Ionis now for nearly 15 years. So my team has built up a substantial knowledge base in how these antisense drugs, how to develop them. That means how do we contemplate moving them through clinical trials? What do we need to be conscious of in the development of these drugs to attract pharmaceutical partnering interest and investor interest? So I'm very fortunate to have had a core team that's been with me all that time, and we think we've got great opportunity or potential now to drive value in the company through the programs that we're working on at the moment. So I think, having successfully completed this capital raising, we brought in through that process two of the leading institutional healthcare investors in Australia to support our clinical development efforts, to be able to tell investors now that we're funded to be able to complete this very important clinical trial that we want to run at the Royal Children's Hospital, and we're funded all the way through to the completion of the study. We're only less than 12 months away from having data that's on a key clinical trial outcome that we think has the potential to drive tremendous value in the company. So lots of news flow to anticipate in the intervening period, but not, as I said, not far away from what could be a transforming event for the company. So this is my first time of attending the conference. I've had a colleague of mine who I'm with here today who'd previously attended. I love the format. I think it's terrific, the notion of being able to present and also have a one-on-one meeting set up around it, with people who have shown particular interest in the company and what the company wants to achieve. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the conference, and and to what is going to be a very full program for us. So by the time I get on a plane, tomorrow evening, I suspect I'll be exhausted, but hopefully well satisfied with the meetings that we've had.